Oh, rain, 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 rain.
Oh my gosh, he can sing too? Come on. Is there anything he can't do? That's a great voice. Yo, and welcome back to another Honest Take. And today we're going to be reacting to Money Game by Ren. And this is a part 1 of 2 of Ren's take on the money system and how the world operates. I'm hoping it's going to be good, but let's jump right into this. And as always, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Here we go.
It's a strange time we live.
So is that like the noose that broke during his a suicide attempt? I'm assuming that's what that is.
Walk and put fear in hierarchy parties, they make us feel inferior. Greed runs through parliament interiors. Devils walk among us, they fit the criteria. Eerie theory, strive, fearing, weary-minded men when we're clearly living in dictatorships. Nearly blinded by illusions to choose who's fooling who. A ball chained to your shoes on pain. It's a crying shame. The pursuit of our own wealth lights a flame that makes greed a game that lets this whole war burn. As the world turns, the whole world burns.
Oh, it's so true. Blinded by greed, and just as the world burns, you know, it's kind of like a metaphor of if your house is on fire, you'd stop to pick up a quarter with your back turned to it. You know, everyone is just so obsessed with money and blinded by it. And I found in life, the less you pursue money, the more it ends up coming to you, which is ironic, you know? And what did Elon Musk say? He said, what's the best, or what's the most likely outcome? And the most ironic is the most likely outcome. And in my life, I found that to be true.
But money was invented for trade, but now those bits of paper twist hearts, make slaves, turns a saint into a sinner, a child into a killer.
Boy, that's a great... I love that. That's beautiful.
Finger on the trigger of a money game. Oh, rain, 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 rain.
Oh my gosh, he can sing too? Come on. Is there anything he can't do? That's a great voice. I love it, but I envy it so much at the same time. Oh, man.
A storm, it comes our way, and those who rise through distorted lies, poison in the veins, but we like to point the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this old money game. Stop.
Oh my gosh, he goes from rap to like old-timey blues. Oh, guys, when you first started telling me about the wormhole of Ren, or the rabbit hole, sorry, I didn't believe you, but he is really good. He's annoyingly good, but I love it. Do it, bro. I just got some serious Tommy Shelby vibes. That whole scene was just gangster. That was awesome. Dude, he's playing the downbeat with the bat. Oh, it's so good.
Dear Mr. President, it's evident that everyone's a resident of fear when they support these ideas to keep us separate, when they make us believe that everybody is coming to terrorize you in the streets. They say badly through gritted teeth, that's my right to hate, that's freedom of speech. But when did freedom become a reason to hate, a way to justify a racist slur or insult we make?
Oh, man. That's a loaded question. That's a hard question to answer. And I actually just talked about this in my last video. I don't know. I think the difficulty with that statement comes down to who is deciding what is and isn't. That's my problem with that. But he's right. You know, freedom is a justification to become a racist and to hate. But at the same time, if you monitor and control speech, you end up in like a tyranny. You know, it leads into, I hate to say these words because they're so controversial, but yeah, me personally, who is in charge of language control? That's my fear. And maybe it's a fear that's not justified. Maybe we are capable of monitoring speech, but from what I've seen so far, it worries me. Let's just say that.
An irony and freedom, cause us in the West, we have pillaged and plundered the middle class, savages, colonized all of the rest. That's called hypocrisy. Preach a certain value that you never keep yourselves. Your country was in flames, you denigrate yourselves in a second. Still you spit your venom, demonizing immigrants when really you're the immigrant, cause all of us are immigrants or descended from immigrants. Irony is imminent, I'll shed the light on immigrants.
Yeah, that reminds me of that Jack White line from the song, I think it's Blue Orchard, where he says, who's using who? You're an immigrant. You should kick yourself out too. I can't remember the exact lyric, but he says something similar to that. I love Jack White.
Is are immigrants or descended from immigrants. Irony is imminent. I'll shed the light on immigrants. America was colonized by Britain. Britain, it was colonized by Rome. And also colonized by the Saxons. They were German, by the way. You know how people throw shade upon the Germans because of history's pain, and yet we made the same mistakes all again. Demonize a whole people, Jewish or Muslim, the same and the same. Old situations play on repeat. The same old TV shows repeat. Yeah, we worship the bleak. Our opinions are our own and we follow like sheep. There's no left, there's no right. In the middle we sleep. Rain.
Oh, that is a great line. There's no left or right. In the middle we sleep. Oh, I love that. That's a great line. Yeah, let's keep going.
Rain, 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 a storm it comes our way, and those who rise through distorted lies, poison in the veins, but we'd like to point the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game.
Oh, I love that.
This whole money game.
This is so sick.
This old money game.
Oh, gave him a face. Nice. Oh, I just got full body chills at that last part. And how'd they make that liquid look so thick? That was awesome. So if I had to try and figure out this song, I would say that essentially he's airing all of his grievances with the system, but you can't kill the system. The only way to kill the system is essentially to just kill yourself in general, because the system in place is so powerful that no matter what you do to combat it, it's just going to, because anyone who gets close enough to it just gets converted. You know, they just graft you in. And it's like the old saying with the Hydra. You kill one Hydra, three take its place. And yeah, that's a good, is summation the wrong word? That's a good take on the money game system. The only way to fix it is really to just destroy yourself, is just yourself. As morbid as that is, but I think it's more, he's just being so in your face and he's being so transparent about it that like you can't miss the point. Like the whole system, it just keeps doing the same thing over and over and over. The banks, the colonization, the pillaging of the resources, it's just going to happen over and over and over. Once we go interplanetary, it'll happen from planet to planet to planet, and it's just going to happen forever. And the only way to stop it is essentially what Ren is saying. Just, you know, if we want it to truly stop, humanity has to stop, because it's intrinsic and it is just a part of being a human being. It's just that greed and that pride and that ego just takes over. Man, I really, really like that one. That was my favorite of all the ones I've seen so far. I love his singing voice, so I'm definitely going to check out his band, because people in the comment section have been like, you got to check out the band. It is insane. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it right there. If you like the reaction, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, if you like what I do, I love you. And if you don't, you can fuck off. Peace.